My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I've worked at IRS. I started in '73, worked there a decade. I've worked about 10,000 cases, and today I want to talk to you about IRS tax problem resolution and to have you know there's three general ways to deal with IRS problem resolution. As a former IRS agent, what I try to do is I try to rip the curtain back and show you what's going on with IRS. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, welcome to my YouTube channel. So, by the way, I'm a national expert in IRS tax resolution matters. I've been on national TV 4 different times. So, whatever I tell you is pretty much what you need to know. You don't need to go searching around. You can ask me, send me an email, and I'll tell you the truth about what you're looking for. So, IRS problem resolution is really looking at a debt and being able to deal with it. And there's three general ways you deal with that debt. The first thing is you give IRS a financial statement. And when you give IRS that financial statement, they are going to go look at that and make a determination to put you in one of three categories. Either hardship, currently non-collectible payment agreement, or you may be able to settle your debt through the offer and compromise program. The service center uses the 433F. The local revenue officer will use the 433A. You cannot submit any other financial statement to Internal Revenue Service. It's knowing the form, how to work the form, and knowing how to use that form to your advantage to get the result that you're looking for. You fill out that reform, an attorney, an enrolled agent. If I fill the form out, it's going to probably look different than other people. I just don't submit the form right away. There's kind of some magic sauce that we put on those forms when we can, if in fact they're possible. So IRS is going to look at this financial statement and they're going to want to make sure all your tax returns are filed. They're going to want to make sure you're current and up to date for the year that we're in. We're in 2022. They're going to want to make sure your withholding or estimate payments are up to date. Then after they do that, they're going to take a careful documented look at that financial statement. They're going to want your bank statements to make sure it's correct. They're going to want a copy of your pay stub, and they're going to want to know what your income and expenses are. So what you have to understand is there's a standard in which you may live by. So IRS basically, when they look at that form, they look at two things. They look at your assets and your liquidity, and they look at your income, and they look at your expenses. They want to make sure you're living within the means that IRS allows you to live on. Those means that IRS allows you to live on are called the national standards. If you go ahead and Google IRS national standards for food and clothing, there'll be a figure that pops up that you have to use for food and clothing. The same is true for housing and utilities, the same is true for your car payment, and the same is true for your operating costs. So you have to be really familiar. If you're not going to get the IRS problem resolution that you are looking for. Those three programs are really the bedrock of closing an IRS case. So you must know that. So generally what you want to do is if you don't have a lot and you know you're really in no danger, just go ahead and submit the paperwork to IRS or call them. If you have a case that's over 30, 40, 50,000 and you're not sure, you may have a skeleton, you may want to call us or somebody else that you know because you may have a little more difficulty. IRS has stringent standards. IRS's job is to get the most out of you that they can. So make sure you know what that financial statement's all about. Make sure that someone, whoever you call, can explain it to you, and then understand what your exit strategy is. There's usually a short-term solution and a long-term solution to it. So a good tax professional will tell you and help you navigate your way around that. So anyway, thank you for listening to my YouTube channel. It's important I get subscriptions. There's a button down there. It helps YouTube push me up a little. If you think I give you valuable information, you can leave me a comment. I'm around for a free consultation if you need that. And you can always leave me comments, and I always respond to them. Thank you very much.